Embodied Performance Podcast, episode 36. I'm Nick Markey of Beach Barbell Physical Therapy and Strength Training in Wilmington, North Carolina. Currently building out our gym. Check out beachbarbell.com for more details. We're also holding a launch promo and charity drive for Health Possible until November 1st. Again, check out beachbarbell.com for details. Today's Monday motivation is on holding yourself accountable. So what do we do to stay consistent? As consistency is the best thing you can do to help your health in the long run, whether that's changing your diet or exercising or managing stress or sleep. Consistency is going to be the thing that carries you for the longest lasting change. So the question though is that how do we maintain that consistency by holding ourselves accountable? So the first thing would be simply writing down what you're trying to do. So this could start with maybe every day writing down the broad general goal that you're trying to accomplish. If you're trying to run a 5K in a year, actually run the whole thing. So you could say, my goal is to run such and such 5K, in under 30 minutes or something. And then from there, you could lay out your, what today would help you move gradually towards that goal. So in terms of the 5K, you might say, okay, today I'm going to, if you're just starting, I'm going to run 1 mile. So you walk for the most part, but then, you at certain intervals, you do like 30 seconds of running or something. Okay. Obviously this applies to, lifting weights as well. Cause that would be, even for that running goal, lifting weights at least maybe twice a week, maybe 2 to 3 times a week would still be a good idea as well. So, but basically you start with the long-term vision, what you're trying to get to in the future. And then under that, the little goals that would hold you accountable. And then I would log, what you did. So if it's for that running goal, you would log, so this was my goal and this is what I did. So future goal, daily goal, and then, what you actually did. This would also hold true for, the food as well. Like if you're trying to improve your nutrition. So you would say, I'm trying to maintain 150 pounds, or I'm trying to get below, or I'm trying to get to body weight of 150 pounds, or I'm trying to improve my body fat percentage under, a certain percent. So, you would, have your future goal, and set a reasonable timeline, months, year or two, because we're looking at the long-term change, not just quick fixes. And then again, you'd have, what your daily goal is. So for nutrition, that could be, if you are tracking all the calories and macros, then you might list out what that day's holds up to. And you might even, depending on how you set it up, you can go another step further and maybe you actually have written out everything you're going to eat that day. You have what you're going to have for breakfast and lunch and dinner or whatever. And maybe a wiggle room for, okay, if I feel a craving, I'm going to have this for a snack. You could have it listed out already. So you have that option in case. And then again, your daily goal, what you actually did, you'd write down, what did I eat and drink all today? So that would be the kind of do-it-yourself version. The next level up would be hiring a professional. So hiring a trainer, hiring a nutritionist, whatever, to help you hold you accountable. So basically, you're paying somebody to hold you accountable. This adds the layer of kind of putting skin in the game, because now that you're paying money, there's that party that'll be like, hey, I should do what they're telling me to do because I'm actually paying for this, so I don't want to waste my money. So that giving the money up kind of pushes you potentially more towards accountability. Then you have this professional who's giving you, advice on, XYZ, and they're also going to hold you accountable. So, that can come in different ways, texting you encouragement, checking in, through media, through texts or whatever, or emails, and also just checking in person. So, and kind of seeing how you're feeling about the process. So if you were trying to change your diet or nutrition, checking in and seeing how you're doing about that. How do you feel about it? Are you really struggling? Do we need to make adjustments? Same thing with the exercise. Is it, are you feeling too sore? Is it getting, do you feel too challenged? Is it too easy? Really having that person to brainstorm with and check over any details necessary. That what I would think would be where you'd probably be most successful, is having some sort of outside professional or person to hold you accountable. Because not that it can't be done, do it yourself, because it can. Many people have, but most people don't. And I think what happens is most people will do it for a little bit and then just kind of let it go by the wayside. You screw up or something, you have one bad day, and then you get down on yourself and say, hey, well, I knew it. I can't do this. I'm going to screw up. Might as well just give up, and then just kind of throw in the towel. Whereas if you had that professional there, you could talk through it and say, hey, what do you think happened? This situation happened, and it, kind of threw me for a loop. So I kind of dipped into old comfort habits or whatever. And then you guys could talk about that and, talk about strategies to perhaps address that in the future. So again, I am biased because I am a professional that would hold people accountable in this way for payment, but no matter who it is, if you hire me or hire someone else, I think that's the important part is having somebody in your corner who is looking out for you, for what your goals are, and encouraging you, checking in with you, helping you come up with strategies, just letting you vent, just all the things that are necessary going through these processes of change. I think another layer would also be maybe support groups of people kind of going through similar situations, so other people trying to, lose weight or get healthy or, run a 5K or whatever, other people that, are similar boat. So obviously, online and social media, you can have these groups. If there isn't one out there that fits your liking, you can create one and pitch it out to people, build your own. But that could be another way. So you can hear, what they're going through. And then you don't feel like you're alone, because that's another issue that can crop up when you're dealing with this, is you feel like you're the only one going through this situation, when in fact there's probably tons and tons of people going through that and probably thinking the same thing, that they're the only one, not that maybe they don't actually think that they're the only one. They just, we can sometimes isolate ourselves and just not talk about what we're going through. So, talking to somebody who's, going through similar situation can be very encouraging for you. And then you could also feel good too if, you encourage somebody, say, hey, I was thinking the same thing, just, you can do it, you can pull through, just, maybe try this or that. It's like, it could be a very positive situation for both sides of the coin. The people that are, helping out in one time and then getting help another time, it's that kind of that team effort. And since we are tribalistic animals, having kind of a team in your corner, like a professional, like an actual coach, someone you've hired to, help you through, guide you through, hold your hand. And then also somebody and other people that are kind of on your level, your peers, to help you through as well. So those are my ideas on some ways to hold yourself accountable, DIY. So writing out goals, logging what you're doing, your daily goal and what you did, hiring a professional coach, hold you accountable, and then also finding or creating support groups for like-minded people to encourage each other when you're down, and you help encourage them when they're down. Okay, so I think that'll be good today for today's Monday motivation. Again, I'm Nick Markey of Beach Barbell, Physical Therapy and Strength Training. Building out our gym over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully we'll have it open in a couple of weeks. And we're holding our launch promo and charity drive up until November 1st. Check out beachbarbell.com for details. And hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye.